Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. I want to take you guys through the upcoming Steam game releases for the month of March. February was a pretty loaded month for a lot of big releases, and March is really no different. We've got a lot of major games dropping, and March a lot of free games as well, which we'll get to throughout this video. We got timestamps. All the games are in the description box below as well. A lot of exciting games dropping, so let's get right into it, and let's kick it off with the biggest game of March, and that is Dragon's Dogma 2. Yes, I know Capcom is not everyone's favorite publisher these days, but let's be honest here, Dogma 2 is still a gargantuan release. It's been, what, 10 years, 11 years since the release of Dragon's Dogma 1, and people have been clamoring for a sequel, and after the success of the PC version, after the game got ported to other platforms as well, we finally have a sequel in Dragon's Dogma 2, a single-player, narrative-driven action RPG that challenges the players to choose their own experience from the appearance of their arisen, their vocation, their party, how to approach different situations, and more in a truly immersive fantasy world. Expect this to be an expansive open-world action RPG with a sizable amount of content. Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be a major release, and it is Capcom's first $70 game, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but you can get it discounted at Green Man Gaming for a little bit cheaper, but should be a great game, should be a game that has a sizable amount of content, and will be one of those games that I think for how many hours of gameplay you're going to get is going to be worth the $70, so definitely check that out. Dragon's Dogma 2 is scheduled for a release on March 22nd. The release is noted to be March 21st on Steam. Could be one of those things like Bandai Namco does, where the game comes out 6 p.m. Eastern time the previous day. Not entirely sure about that. If it does come out a day early, that'd be great. We'll see how that shakes out. Next up, also coming March 21st, a kind of a hectic day, March 21st and 22nd are going to be, but Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition, the follow-up to Horizon Zero Dawn, and I thought Horizon Forbidden West, having completed the entire game on PlayStation 5, I thought it was a really good game. There's a lot of things that I liked about it. I thought from a visual standpoint, tremendous. I think from a gameplay standpoint, better than Zero Dawn. The world design, better. Content, better. What isn't better about Forbidden West? It is, of course, the narrative. The narrative, in my opinion, the second half of the story especially, kind of goes off the rails. And I get it, with Horizon, you're talking about a world that is, inhabited by robo-dinos. Like, yes, I get it that we're working with a wacky story as it is, but it gets even wackier with Forbidden West, and I don't want to go into spoilers since it is a narrative-driven game. Hey, some people like the direction. I think most people are of the mindset they should have taken it a different angle with the storytelling, but from a gameplay standpoint, it's still going to be fantastic. You're going to get the Burning Shores expansion in this game as well. With it being the complete edition, it's going to be worthwhile to go through this, and I'm excited to give this another playthrough. Horizon Forbidden West Complete Edition drops on March 21st. Next up, we have Outpost Infinity Siege. Command mobile outposts and take Zen Firearm to venture deep into the Signet Surveillance off-limit arena. Collect unique weapon units, amp up the firepower of the outpost that fights with you. This is a FTD game, FPS, tower defense, and base building, and much more all at the same time. Outpost Infinity Siege drops on March 26th. Next up, we have the free title in Palia. Palia is a vibrant new world made just for you. Craft, cook, fish, and farm with friends as you live the life of your dreams, as you discover an enchanting adventure filled with colorful characters and a mystery to unravel as well. It's available on PC already, but it is coming soon to Steam as well. Palia is a vibrant new world, a cozy community sim MMO made for you and your friends. Do what you love, fish and farm, or cook and catch insects. You can live off the land any way you want, an always evolving adventure. Make your house a home and better together as well. Palia hits Steam and PC on March 25th. Next up, another JRPG release. We have The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered, coming out on March 22nd. You know, same day or day after Dragon's Dogma and Horizon Forbidden West. Not a ideal release timing for the game, but what can you do? RPG fans rejoice as the classic fantasy of Legend of Legacy is remastered in HD and debuting on Steam. Beautifully improved graphics and image quality shine in HD. The new guidebook function makes it easy for newcomers to get started, and the addition of detailed functions allow all players intuitive gameplay options and ease of access. The Legend of Legacy HD Remastered does drop on March 22nd. If you're a fan of JRPGs, keep that on your radar. Next up, another free title, Kingdom the Blood. Kingdom the Blood is an action game based on a popular popular TV series, fight through an intense battle, and reach your goal in the zombie-infested world. See the beauty of Korea as you overcome challenges and work together with your friends to defeat overwhelming bosses with diverse attack patterns as well. Based on the popular Netflix miniseries of Kingdom, and it'll have you in a co-op action title fighting off hordes of zombies. Kingdom the Blood drops on March 4th. Next up, a major title in a long-running franchise, we have Alone in the Dark. Return to Derceto Manor in the reimagination of Alone in the Dark, a love letter to the 90s cult classics horror game. This was initially scheduled to come out in October, then it got delayed to January, then it got delayed to March as well. Hopefully, it turns out fairly well. This love letter to the groundbreaking original lets you experience a haunting story through the eyes of two protagonists, play as either Edward Carnby or Emily Hartwood, and explore your environments, fight monsters, solve puzzles, and uncover the uneasy truth of Derceto Manor. Alone in the Dark drops on March 20th. Next up, we have Outcast, A New Beginning. Explore the breathtaking alien world of Adelpha, support the local talents in their struggles, and fight your way through fast-paced battles against invading robot forces in a third-person, open-world action-adventure sequel to the 1999 classic. 20 years after the award-winning action-adventure hit, Outcast pioneered the genre of non-linear open-world games. The long-awaited sequel sees Cutter Slade return to the spectacular alien world. Resurrected by the almighty Yods, he has returned to find the talents, enslaved the world, stripped of its natural resources, and his own past intertwining with the invading robot forces. Outcast, A New Beginning drops on March 15th. Next up, we have Crown Wars, The Black Prince. The War of Crowns rages on. Knights and brigands run rampant throughout the land, sowing destruction from your castle base. Arise to become the lord who leads the battle against the forces of evil in this turn-based tactics and strategy game. Crown Wars, The Black Prince drops on March 14th. Next up, also dropping March 14th, a huge release here, a little bit controversial, but I think it's going to do really well. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection. Yes, you have Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 remastered in one collection. I do know that Battlefront 1 and 2 are already available on PC, but you're getting this collection. You're getting online multiplayer play, 64 players, Steam Deck verified. It's going to be a game that I think a ton of people end up enjoying. You're going to have Battlefront 1 and 2. Included are the bonus maps, included are the bonus heroes in Battlefront 2 and Asajj Ventress and Kit Fisto. Key features note: traverse the galaxy in campaign mode and Galactic Conquest. Galactic Conquest has you devise your strategy, recruit your troops, and execute your tactical vision for conquering the galaxy. Battlefront campaign experience the iconic battles from Star Wars Episodes 1 through 6, and Battlefront 2 campaign join the rise of Darth Vader's elite 501st Legion of Stormtroopers, and of course, massive locations with up to 64-player online support. Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection drops on March 14th. Next up, we have another free title in Backrooms. The Backrooms is an online co-op experience with friends, dynamic levels, and proximity voice chat. Every second week, new levels will be added, or create your own levels with the in-game level editor. Face the unknown together, communicating strategically in this immersive and chilling adventure. Backrooms drops sometime in March. Next up, we have another free title in No Love Lost. Grab your ragtag crew and take up the Nectar raiding trade on a dangerous planet that becomes all the rage in this PvPvE extraction game for 1 to 10 players. Compete against enemy crews to harvest as much nectar as possible before night falls, but watch out, you're not the only one roaming this planet. No Love Lost drops on March 12th. Next up, we have REVEIL. REVEIL is a narrative first-person psycho thriller game that focuses on story, puzzles, and exploration. Find out what's going on inside Walter Thompson and what his dark past at the Nelson Bros Circus has to do with it. A very atmospheric psychological horror title. REVEIL will be dropping on March the 6th. Next up, we have Expeditions, a MudRunner game. Coming from Saber Interactive and Focus, embark on scientific expeditions with this new off-road adventure from the creators of MudRunner and SnowRunner. Lead research missions as you drive a variety of all-terrain vehicles using high-tech tools and managing your camp and crew to ensure your success in the wild. Expeditions, a MudRunner game, drops on March 5th. And lastly, very excited for this, coming from Fool's Theory and 11-Bit Studios, we have the Thaumaturge. Now, this game was supposed to drop in February, then they slightly pushed it back with all the other big games coming out, and it looks to be an incredibly captivating, choice-driven, narrative-driven RPG. The Thaumaturge is a story-driven RPG with morally ambiguous choices taking place in the culturally diverse world of early 20th century Warsaw. In this world, saluters exist, esoteric beings that only thaumaturges can truly perceive, and can use for their needs. Super interesting game. If you're into turn-based RPGs with a narrative emphasis, this is one to keep an eye on. The Thaumaturge drops on March 4th. And that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of major titles dropping in March, from Dragon's Dogma 2, Horizon Forbidden West, a lot of free titles as well. The full list will be in the description box below. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.